So I got two skis in the back of my 1996 G3500 15-passenger van. They fit pretty well back here. They're gonna sit nice and happy and warm in the back of the van until we get to Daytona Beach for the 2020 Daytona Beach Freeride. Looking forward to getting down there and seeing some friends that I ride with and getting some time in on these skis to and enjoy the water. So we're gonna get moving. The last couple of days I've spent a lot of time getting my Waterdog Customs Envy hull built and put together. It's actually still not ready to ride, but it's really close. So I had to run over to DNR so that I could pick up some new registrations and a duplicate registration, because my registration is good from my SXR, which is now my Envy. So I rehauled everything out of my SXR and put it into my Waterdog Customs Envy. Pretty happy with the outcome. I hope it rides as good as I think it's gonna, but I still have a couple little bits to finish when I get down there because I ran out of time. I was actually at home today loading up my van, and the last time I drove it over there I was noticing my water temperature was doing something a little funny, so I ended up driving back to the shop, putting a thermostat in the truck, and everything seems to be hunky-dory now. Would have sucked going through the mountains and having my truck overheat, because that's not a place where you want to be changing a thermostat. So, with no further ado, it's now time to leave Central Ohio and head down to Daytona Beach, Florida. Hopefully it's warmer there than it is here. It's 3:46 in the afternoon on Wednesday. I was hoping to get out of here a couple hours earlier, but I can never seem to get my stuff together in time to actually leave for this trip, because I'm honestly always busy with customer cars. I never have any time to do my own stuff. So I took a couple days to do my own stuff. One of my skis, all I had to do was load it in the car, which was wonderful. The other ski, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff to make it ready to ride. It's still not ready to ride, but it's coming with me. I have a couple small bits to finish up on it, and I will resolve those issues when I get there or on my way there. We'll see. But right now we are heading south to get ready for roughly 16 hours of driving to get out of Ohio before the storm hits and get to Daytona Beach, where the surf is good, the weather's warm, and there's going to be 300 or 400 jet skis being ridden by crazy guys like me in the surf. It's always a good time. It's always a fun weekend. Got a lot of unique people that I know through doing this for the last 11 years. This old van was a church bus down in Georgia somewhere. I think it was in Savannah, Georgia. Lived a pretty good dry life down there. There's not a lot of rust on this van, which is why I bought it. I don't want to fight rust on this thing, so I'm pretty happy to have a rust-free project. I don't have to cut in panels and weld in new metal or glue in new metal. Honestly, this van drives pretty nice with 700-800 pounds worth of jet skis in the back of it. So I need to pull over before I get too far, because I'm not sure my life vest is in here. I just got a brand new life vest for Christmas. It was a really nice Jet Pilot one, and I need to double check to make sure it's in here. I thought it was in my tote with my helmet and my wetsuit and all that stuff, but I need to double check because I don't know if it's in there or not. in there, there goes another half hour, but glad I figured it out here, so I don't have to buy another life vest, considering I just got a brand new one. All right, let's pull off here. So much for getting out of town before rush hour. All right. Well, that sucks. Forgot my vest. Gonna turn around, go back home. Kind of an important piece. Can't ride without your vest. Oh well. Well, remember when I told you earlier I was heading out before rush hour traffic? Well, it's 4 o'clock, and I'm still kind of leaving before rush hour traffic. But, yeah. So I went back to the house. Grabbed my new life vest, so I don't have to buy another life vest, but I just got a brand new one. I actually grabbed my old vest in case something catastrophic happens, like I lose my new vest or show up and it's not there. At least I'll have a backup. But yeah, so it's 4. We have a 13.5-hour drive ahead of us. It should be a fun-filled evening. Well, I almost got out of town before traffic. It's 4:30. I'm not quite to 270. Oh well. So I decided to stop and get some fuel since 200 miles and almost 4 hours. It was time for some fuel and walk around and use the restroom. But we're all gassed up. I have these extra gas cans on the back of the truck, and I figured running through the mountains, since I don't really know how this van has for a range, I figured I would fill up one of those extra jerry cans with fuel, so if I do run into a pickle where I get low on fuel, I will have some in reserve sitting on the back of the truck. Haven't really done any calculations for mileage on this thing, but don't really care. It hauls what I need it to haul, and it gets me where I need to go. Things have been running pretty good. I haven't had any problems. We're making our way through the mountains, and I'll fill you back in when I get to the other side.
Baker told the Indiana Public Media that in his friend's quote,
North Carolina! I don't know if I got that. Big props to Jared at the Lake Town Tavern in Cornelius, North Carolina, who turned the ovens back on, made me a flatbread pizza for a little road snack on my way continuing down to Daytona Beach. Pretty excited. Time to get back on the road. I am halfway to Daytona Beach. I have about another 7 hours to go. Keep on driving. Well, that was a long night. So I drove through quite a ways. I slept for a couple hours, and now I'm back on the road. Pretty uneventful evening. I started to get too tired, and I had to stop and get some sleep. I was becoming a hazard to myself, and that's not cool. So I stopped off and got a few Z's for a little bit, a couple hours worth of sleep. I got about 2 hours left to drive, so I'm in pretty good shape. Need to stop at a hardware store and pick up a piece of 2 3/4-inch hose so I can make a fuel tank block off. So I have a fuel-filled Elite I need to build, which basically just means I gotta find the right size hose at the hardware store. I thought I had already picked it up, but I was incorrect. So I threw the ski in the truck and loaded up and headed south. That was yesterday. Not a big deal. I should be able to find one at any local hardware store. If not, I will make something work with duct tape. Just kidding. Today's Thursday. The event actually starts tomorrow, but there's a lot of people down at the ride zone. There have been quite a few guys there all week riding and enjoying the good weather and the good surf. The weather forecast is looking like quite possibly the best year we've ever had. It's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s the entire time we're down there with 4-foot surf, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. We've had years where we're out here in full wetsuits and winter clothes because the wind's cutting through you, and it's 40 or 50 degrees. We've had fog with overhead high surf. That was insane. That was 2 years ago, I think. That was a very unique year, but it was cold that year. But we've been blessed with some pretty good weather, and hopefully we'll have some good weather this weekend. Right now it's foggy, as you can probably see by the white mist in the background. The old van so far has done well, other than being a gas hog, but I would expect no less out of a small block Chevy and a 1-ton truck. It is fuel injected and it does have air conditioning, so I mean, in all, it's in pretty good shape. So I'm about 2 hours and 10 minutes away from my destination. About 152 miles. Clipping along. Oil pressure's good. Voltage is good. Temperature's good. I'm good. Not quite awake yet. I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. Holy fog today. What is this about? I don't know, but I have donuts, so it's okay. Donuts. The sun is out. It's warming up. Little trick when you're in Florida, if you drive a half a mile past the first couple of gas stations right off the freeway exit, you'll get your fuel for about 20 cents less a gallon. Because right next to the exits, they inflate their prices. A little extra drive could save you a bit of money. I just filled up the truck, and I filled up 2 of my 3 cans for the jet skis. I gotta find a hardware store on my way into Daytona, and I'll be ready to hit the beach. Say hi, Austin.
What's up?
Daytona 2020.
Woo! Slightly terrified.
Let's try not to break shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So this ski was finished in the parking lot here. I'm mildly terrified to take it out, but I would have really liked to have had a shakedown run on it somewhere other than in the surf. But hey, send it, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Got a bunch of guys out there shredding already. Whole bunch of skis here this year, lots of custom hulls, lots of photographers. Actually, a lot of people here for a Thursday. The Bratworks truck is here. That monster, whatever that thing is, Kodiak. With an SXR on top. I'm glad I don't have to get that off the top of that.
Savory